Everybody, this is Spectra Hobby. Pick your parallel 101 Dalmatians. Thank you. That's a filler right here we're going to do for all the remaining spots. Solar Eclipse, Neon Green RPA, Gold RPA, Base RPA, Celestial RPA, and the others that you can see on the screen. Dice is 7. 7 out, line away. Team draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Arizona's on the bottom. San Francisco is on the top. Seven times. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Harrison T on the top. How does he do it? That gets him the 49ers. Usually a very reasonable filler team. There's your teams. I'm going to, on 7, I'm going to sort the list. 1, 2, 3. Over here. I'll alphabetize it in a moment and re-show it. There's that so you can see it. I just realized what I didn't do on the other sheet was this. Printing. Printing also. All right. Guess the first numbered hit shown for 20. It was a Dunze last time.
That's nice.
Let's see, is this even that much bigger? No. But I'll still do it that way. Last break, we saw a FOTL exclusive. And if that happens again, we will random it to that parallel. It's kind of weird. That'd be cool. Guess I need some more 130s. Maybe 2 packs. Oh, those are already ready for me. How do we only have 10 guessers? Where's Blazband at? I need him to count. Oh, you know these are good boxes. You see how like the shrink wrap's like a little off to the side?
It's always picking my boxes.
You know what's funny? There was back when we were in the old house, Sarah and I were on Instagram one night, and we were opening FOTL Chronicles, which Espa and I did a ton of on the YouTube channel. And what happened was we're opening this FOTL case for somebody, and they took like 2 or 3 boxes, and someone else took like a box, and then like one of the last like 4 boxes, the FOTL sticker was missing. So we were like, ooh, you know, came out of an FOTL sticker. So we bought it, Percy. It was the worst fucking box ever.
It wasn't FOTL.
It was FOTL. It had the exclusive in it. The box stank. That box stank. was just a waste of like $200.
At least it was only $200. It'd be a lot more now.
Yeah, no, for sure, I get it. But that box was horrible. Just like this game was horrible. They get a power play goal. My guy's on the ice, and I get the old stiffola. But I did take the Islanders. Full transparency. Islanders are a good team. They're going to sneak into the playoffs somehow, some way, with good defense. To be honest, Ovechkin's probably relieved that this is over now, because now he can just focus on the playoffs and,
He retires after the season?
I don't think so.
He's 40, that's fair enough.
He's like third in. I'm not him. I don't know how he feels every day and what it's like for him to get around like he used to. Like, he doesn't play on the penalty kill and stuff anymore. So, all right, first numbered hit is the guess. Here we go. It is a guessable one. This is Chop. Did anyone guess? McConkey. Who guessed McConkey building blocks? That was guessable for 20. Dallas scored already. I hope it was a power play goal. You got it, Cap? All right, good guess. Spencer Rattler to 60. RPA to 60. Reborn Collector. Cap, at the end of the break, when I get out of the video and stuff, remind me to give you the 20 in credit on your account. To 60 again, but this is the base. Yona Ellis, Broncos. Who are you? Mitchell to 40 on the Monumental. Then we have Dallas Turner to 125. Rookie Aura, silver insert. We have a color graph of Isaiah Likely on card auto. Color graph, Rick the Ripper.
It's a solid spot because you can get a Herbert auto.
Oh, Herbert's on the checklist for a color graph?
They hit an out of 4 Herbert early on.
Oh, wow.
But it's mainly just been Myles Garrett and Isaiah Likely.
I need a Myles Garrett auto. I got to buy one for Tim. Cooper Cup. Should be, not a thick sleeve, Derek. Regular sleeve. Let's try this again. This was our FOTL card last break. That's to 75. It's a base hyper, so that is the filler. That is Rick the Ripper. Rick the Ripper's crushing. We have AR base. I think the next card's a crush, based on the amount of times I've opened this. Crush is Dundee. It is Prantan. Colorado coach, Deion Sanders. This guy was an icon. Jamal Charles. Who had him on their fantasy team? Who had this guy on their fantasy team?
Keep scoring paper?
That is ridiculous. It's Icons. That is Icons autographs is filler. That's Cash King, Chiefs. Kenneth Walker, die cut, 75. Tell you what, Kenneth Walker's a sneaky good running back for fantasy. I'm going to play one serious fantasy league this year.
He's still in Seattle, and they're hurting for people, so they're going to be running the ball.
Yeah. So he'll probably get hurt week 2.
Probably.
Bucky. We got to do more interactive. I always wanted to hire somebody for that. Do like more like contests and like funds. It's just so time consuming. People don't realize like doing the fantasy drafts and the fantasy and the pick'em pools, the suicide pools. Obviously, there's apps that can do it for you now, but
Iwase is doing on.
Yeah, Wasi. Actually, he'd be a good person to do that stuff.
He's doing it all on the Discord.
Sunday Spectacle. Sunday Spectacle of A.J. Brown. But I always, because with as many people as we have, like Backer used to do this Survivor pool every year, and it would get a few hundred entries. And the one year I had to like help manage it, And it was a lot of work. Sunday Spectacle, Rick the Ripper. He's crushing again. Then we have Brendan Rice. That's a cool one. /50. Brendan Rice, RPA. That is going to be... I'm blind. Neon Blue RPA is a filler spot. Chargers is Hey, it's Cap. Hey, it's Cap gets the guess, and he gets the Brendan Rice. Last card on this half /25. Ray Davis. That's a good one. It's another guy. I wouldn't mind taking him in fantasy. Like, obviously not early on, but...
I think James Cook is...
Yeah. It's one of those, when you in the deep leagues, you get like the backup guy or the handcuff, I think they call it. Get him in like a really late round, and then if something happens to Cook, it's like you just hit an RB1, you know. Yeah. Obviously, I don't wish injury upon anybody, but it's a literal part of the game. Penix base. Here's a good one. Rising rookie of Bo Nix. Rising rookie is CH3353. This is a good one. Braylon Allen. That's rookie autographs. KJ Mack 24. That's like him. Okay, so Breece Hall's like a first round pick in most leagues, right? But say you get this guy in like the 12th, 13th round or so, I don't know. I'm not talking about Dynasty League, just in general. You get him. He had touchdowns even with Hall and stuff playing last year.
Yeah, they started splitting coverage pretty good.
He would be like on your bye week, a flex, or like if Breece Hall gets hurt, this guy becomes RB number 1. Like if you knew that what's his name was hurt, he would be a second round pick in a lot of leagues. Devontae Adams for the Raiders. /60.
Happy with our backfield. We got Isaiah Davis. He's not bad either. He just needs more touches.
Rising rookie of Jonathan Brooks. It's like Jonathan Brooks. How's he going to do next year? In leagues is he going to be like what, 3rd, 4th, 5th round pick maybe?
I wouldn't trust his knees.
Somebody take him in the 4th, 5th round. I like this card. /50, Adunze. I like this parallel.
A couple of the 1-on-1s. We have Caleb and Neighbors.
Wow. You see like the heartbeat as like the Bears logo?
The one that always gets people laughing is the Pierce Hall.
Because the 49ers? Oh, because he got shot. Yeah. He got shot in the leg though, didn't he?
I don't know.
Tyler Scott. That's just signatures. That's Rick the Ripper. Yeah, PSA is not allowing outside submissions right now. James Conner /99. I saw that when I was at the hockey game the other day. In between periods, I was reading the article. If you want any cards graded, send an email to psagrading@thebuzz.com. Or if you're international, you can send the cards here, and then we can submit them for you. To be honest, it's something we should be posting. Like on Instagram. You know? International users could. The only thing about it is some of them would have to pay shipping if they don't buy into normal breaks. Sunday Spectacle of Anthony Richardson. That's Rick the Ripper again. This guy lost 4 Super Bowls. It's on card, Thurman Thomas. Poor guy. 3 out of 25. There's a really good story about him that Frank told me. The one Super Bowl where they had the fumble at the beginning of the game, he wasn't in there. And the reason he wasn't in there is because the pregame festivities and stuff, they moved his helmet. And he couldn't find his helmet. It's like, if you Google it, it's...
That's funny. Might have lost in the game.
Thurman, and then they fumbled and they got behind, and yeah. Here's a really good one. Marvin Harrison Jr. on the blue neon die cut, which is a filler. No way. Bullwinky! Bullwinky! Bullwinky got a card. It must be a mistake. We'll have to check the cameras. Bullwinky. Harrison base. Bullwinky. Bullwinky got a card. The fix is in. Sunday Spectacle, C.D. Lamb. The Ripper. Bull Stinkle. Garendo rookie auto. That's KJ Mac 24. He did well last year in CMC's absence. Garendo.
Yeah, I picked up Jordan Mason because I had CMC.
And Jesse Bates to 25.
He did good until he got hurt.
Attack your 102s. It's the last case that we have. And we're missing some good stuff so far, I can tell you that. You know, if you know, you know. I double-fisted red and gold. I definitely double-fisted him. I told him to take Chikrin in the first game. Why didn't I tell him Ovechkin? It's my going away present, red and gold. I'm sorry. I owe you dinner when you come for the playoffs anyway. I owe you dinner. I owe you Huff and Puff. How about when that guy hit that Huff and Puff next to me and jumped in my grave at POS? Harrison for Bullwinky. That guy jumped in my grave. The blackjack sucked. The slots sucked. It all sucked. I'll tell you what, in Biloxi, I got some good stories for you. I whacked him in the slot machine department, and I didn't even really play. That was PY Parallel. Pick your parallel. Number 101. Thank you for joining. 102 is probably being attacked as we speak. No FOTL exclusive that time. Very disappointing.